Live from beautiful downtown Anaheim, it's Anaheim Ducks High School hockey, where this morning, that's right, we're still morning, so this morning's tilt will be between the Capistrano Division II. We have a Division II matchup, I should probably preface by saying that. We have a Division II matchup as Coyotes will be facing the Inland Empire squad here at the Pro Rink Ice here at beautiful downtown Anaheim Ice. Good afternoon, or good morning, everybody. I'm Chuck Lasik, along with Brendan Pesolano, bringing you all the sights and sounds this wonderful internet has to offer for you today. And today we got a matchup between two squads, kind of in, you got one squad that is in Inland Empire, who's right now 5-1. They have 15 points. They're technically right now in third place, but they have 3 games in hand again with Beach City, so I'm sure maybe they will probably climbing up the ladder. At the other end, you have Capo, who is down in around 8th place in the division. Just they're 2 points ahead of Santa Margarita from the bottom. Capo, Jean LeBay coach squad. I see Jean on the, it looks like that's him on the bench. Actually kind of a Division III, kind of moved their salt way up, so a little bit of a younger team, so be interesting to see how this game plays out as we get last time these two, actually last games these squads play, it was Inland Empire 6-2 over Beach Cities. Trent Taruya, one of our players to watch today, number 10. He had a hat trick, and on the other end, actually they played last night, and then also last night, Capo played, losing to La Jolla Country Day by a score of 4-2. Cronkite and Spradlin had goals for them. As we get ready for the face-off, it's won by Capo momentarily, but then taken right back now by Logan Berger. Captain slides it over to Taruya, and Taruya, actually, I think someone was ahead of him, maybe Xavier Bellegarde right there. So offsides will be the call just 7 seconds in. Face-off will take place just outside the zone of Capo. Justin Mostero will take the draw for the Coyotes. His puck is won by Inland Empire, and Capo will play it along the boards on the far side in their zone. Kept in by Taruya. He'll get some help from Bellegarde, but it's chipped out by Capo. Trying to reach center red is Mostero. He can't do it. He'll get some help, though. And finally dumped in by number 11, Ryan Gagan. IE takes the biscuit now as they will try to bring it up. Oh, and there's a steal right there. Watch out. Here's Cronkite, who has a couple goals this season. Fires a shot, and they're making the save right there. Is number 1, Carson McDonald. We'll get to the goaltending matchup in just a moment here. McDonald will be between the pipes right there for Inland Empire, and he will be opposed by number 71, Joel Berta for Capo. So first shot of the game is stopped by McDonald. Oh, there it is right there. I was looking for my score sheet. There we go. As the puck comes in behind Berta now. Played in the corner up to the half wall. Reversing course now. A shot comes in and Berta makes the save right away. And they hold on tight. So 1 minute in, we have one shot apiece right there, and both goaltenders standing tall to the task here in the early goings here of the first period. We got this is going to be the first of 2 here, at least at Anaheim Ice on the network. Watch out as a shot comes in, and it's forced a kick save right there by Berta again. That's 2 saves already. Right in front now, a shot comes in. That's blocked. This is picked up and cleared out by the Coyotes. Slapped by, trying to stay on ice, they do, or side, they do. Sherman now with a shot, and he lifts it high up over the net that time, occupied by McDonald. Puck rims around over to the near side now. It's picked up by the IE. They try to clear it, but they can't. A good hold right there by Hargrove. He'll peel off for the change, and now deep in their own zone here once again is Brendan Payne now for Inland Empire. He'll carry the biscuit up now as he skates. Being pressured right there by number 88. That's Noah Posner, or actually number 86, excuse me. That's Carter Ashby. That's right, Posner's a goalie. as the puck is tied up right there. They'll get some help right there from Blake Kakish right there, or Kakish. Kakish now tries it. He takes a hit from behind. No call by the refs. And we'll get to the refs wearing the purple and black in just a moment. Our next stoppage. The Anaheim Ducks high school hockey officials are wearing purple in honor of National Cancer Society, or National Cancer Awareness Month this November. And I don't have the read in front of me, but a good thing going for these refs as they are donating their game checks for the month of November. And at the end of the month, they will present a check of the aggregate amount donated to the National Cancer Society in hopes of fighting cancer. As we get back to play now, here's Ashby as he brings it around a couple players. He's cut off at the pass right there, and a nice play right there by number 25. That looks like Jackson Deneen right there. And I got to make sure I got that name right. Jackson Duncan, excuse me. Can't read my own writing. You know, they tell you to write things down, but then when you have bad writing, that doesn't help much. There's a man taken down right in front. That's Althouse right there. Clearing attempt goes for naught. Here's Durney now. Going to wire a shot, and that whistle's just wider than that occupied by McDonald. Kakish now drops it down low. Centering pass there, and nobody in front for the cream and burgundy. Here's Mastero now. Takes it back up to the point again. Durney now with that rocket. He's going to wire another one. That one's fought off with the shoulder right there. A couple more saves for McDonald. Right in front now. Clearing attempt can't do it as Kakish now holds it. Shot comes in and making another save is Duncan once again, or McDonald, and hold on tight here with 13:36 left in this first period. Game still knotted courtesy of Carson McDonald, who's been doing a fantastic job between the pipes right now for Inland Empire as the faceoff will take place to his right. Luke Corsinito will be out to take the draw for the Coyotes. He will lose the draw, though, to number 74 in Logan Berger. Taruya now tries to bring the puck up, and he's cut off at the pass right there by Hargrove. And, of course, Anita had an opportunity right there. And the puck just bounded off his stick and just dribbled away from him. Now down low, deep inside the zone as Lou will take it. And Jeremy now will move it over to the far side. Then he'll cross the pass right over to Bellegarde. Bellegarde now on his horse for the IE. Fires a shot. There's a save right there by Berta. Shots now 3 of 3 right now. All evened up here with about just after the 4-minute mark of this first period. Battle ensues now on the far side half wall. Durney now will pick it up and rim it around over to the near side as it's taken by Sherman. Sherman now with, man, it was a 2-on-1 as Althouse couldn't handle it. Kind of unfamiliar territory right there for Dutch. Rimmed around and up. Taken away, though, on a good play by Gagan as it's now dropped down low again. Lou will play it for the IE, and several clearing attempts are thwarted by Capo. They keep it at the line. Pass right down. Here's a man walking in. Gagan, backhand shot, and it will stay out. They're going to call the goal. Ryan Gagan, I believe, will get the goal as the first his initial shot bounced up off of McDonald and kind of like fluttered behind him, and then I'm not sure if it was dancing on the goal line or not, but Gagan got back and had the wherewithal to knock the puck in. He'll get the goal. Credit that goal at the 4:50 mark, and got to give credit to Capo early on. They get a goal from Ryan Gagan and lead this game by a score of 1-0. Here now is the puck coming in now for Inland Empire. Is Payne now tied up right there. Gagan will take it, try to clear it up. He can't. Cutting him off at the pass is number 57, Gaeta, for the IE. Looking, he passes over to Mason Java. Java now will activate and drop it, rim it actually down around over to Braden Loera. Excuse me, that's Bowden Loera. And now taken away once again by Capo. Knocked right back in. Dry rinse and repeat by Bowden Loera. Ashby now will take it inside the zone of the Coyotes. 1-0 they lead, courtesy of a Ryan Gagan goal. And we'll see if I can get you the particulars on the assists and everything like that. We got the scoreboard working, which is always good. Let's see. Oh, actually, they're going to give it to Ruslan Fennessy. Actually, Fennessy, isn't he? He's on, yeah. Ruslan Fennessy's going to get the goal, courtesy with the assist of going to Ryan Gagan and Justin Mastero. So Fennessy will get the goal. I guess he's going to tap in the initial shot. Puck now bounced past the outstretched reach there of number 77, Landon Gallardo. Taken away. Sherman now drops it in front. Shot save. Point blank rage right there off the tape. Number 76, excuse me. That's Reed Sherman. Sherman, golden opportunity right there, but you got to credit the goaltender, McDonald, with the save. And now once again, bring it in. Sherman again, trying to add to this 1-0 advantage for Capo. Tapped up to the point. Kept in, though, by number 7 in Blake Kakish. Uh-oh, you have man pitching at center ice. That's Duncan, who's kind of cherry-picking right there. And I say that all with love, as he just broke behind everybody as the puck was off to the side. Cherry-picking in hockey is not a bad thing. Just ask Wyatt Egger. Here is Owen Durney now. Puck misses everybody, and here's now Cronkite, who had a goal last night. He has it taken away now by Xavier Bellegarde again. Bellegarde ups it over to Taruya, and here comes T-Square barreling down the right side. He finds the puck knocked off his tape momentarily by Durney, and then Durney brings down Taruya, and back now in transition, here's Gagan. Gagan now leaves it, or put it up, and I believe is it going to be an icing call? Exactly, that's what it's going to be. I thought they might have touched a stick of the IE, but nope. And so with 9:34 left here in the first period, Capo still leads by a score of 1-0. That's right, they're the Wolverines. That's right, the Wolverines, IE is. They're wearing the maize and blue, too, so that helps out a little bit. Easy for me to remember now. Here now come the Wolverines in the corner. Man taken down. Now, one of the captains for him, that's Berger. Berger, though, has to retreat, and he'll drop it down low. Durney, though, will play it. He's without his stick right now. He kicks it over to the far side half wall. Corsinita can't handle it as he ties up his man. Knocked down again. Here's Durney again, and with the penalty, I believe they might get Corsinita. It could be either a hook or a hold. We'll wait and see. And heading to the sin bin will be Luke Corsinita for Capo. He's going to get 2 minutes, and it will be a hook. I saw a Wolverine being pulled back a little bit, so that warrants the call. I didn't see how or what, because I was trying to watch the puck at the same time. So 1-0 right now in favor of Capo. However, the Wolverines now on the power play. Taking the draw will be number 18, Bowden Loera. Puck rimmed around over now. As Loera will take it, he'll chip it up over to Mason Java. Java now will wire a shot. That's blocked down by Cronkite. Another shot comes in. Saved by Berta, and he'll hold on tight. It kind of slipped right through. And with 9:10 left here in the first period, we are still at a 1-0 Capo lead. Face off once again by Loera as he'll rim it around down over to Ethan Gaeta. Four-man scrum ensues right there. Coming out of it, though, is Ashby. He can't clear as Java holds it. Then on the second opportunity, it will be cleared down by Jaden Cronkite. Puck dropped down low, intended for Java. Java now ups it over to Payne. Then he'll turn it over. Althouse now will just kind of spin it down over in the far side corner to kill off more time. We have 45 seconds expired on the penalty right now. To Corsinita, a shot this time by Laura, whistles wide. He picks the puck up from the half wall, drops it down. Shot comes in again. That one is just wired wide again. That one by number 5 in Brennan Payne. Puck now upped by Bardos and then returned, as now playing the biscuit will be Laura. He chips it back into the zone with 44 seconds remaining on the penalty to Corsinita. Payne now will take it from his own end, finds a lane, carries it into the zone now, top of the slot, fires a shot, and that's gloved down by Matthew Berta, and he'll make the save and hold on tight here with 7:55 remaining in the first period. Still 32 seconds left on the hooking call to Luke Corsinita. As I mentioned, I believe we'll have 4 here on the network today. I didn't mention it before. It actually, shot comes in, and that one is just wired wide left by Gallardo. Coming in to pinch now, number 26. That's Andrew Botros right there. Dorney will play it, and he'll rim it around and out of the zone, forcing Gallardo to chase deep in his own zone with 10 seconds remaining on the minor to Corsinita. Puck cleared into the zone and then dropped down deep again, and that's going to do it. So we're back to 5-on-5. Good kill right there by Capo in the early goings here of this first period. Oh, it was almost taken away by Corsinita right there. It's Peyton Hickson. We'll talk about her in a second. She had a hat trick a couple weeks ago. As trying to spinorama shot right there by Jackson Duncan goes for naught as he's dumped to the ice. He gets right back up and he'll drop it down low as he battles Hargrove. Hargrove wins that battle. He'll reverse course over to the far side now. Half wall though, Botros pinches. Drops it just out of the reach of Hickson. That's going to allow Durney to play it. He'll chip it up now for the Coyotes. Gallardo holds the point. Kicked aside now by Durney. He's going to carry the biscuit out. Leading on a 2-on-2 and then sends a pass just behind Fennessy, the lone goal scorer right now in the game, I should say. And with 6:32 left, we'll have an offsides, I believe. They're pointing deep in the zone, so I'm not sure what the call will be. We're going to have a penalty, actually, and it's going to be going against the Wolverines right there. It's heading to the sin bin. I believe that might be Gallardo. That is. And hooking will be the call. So Capo with a chance to extend their lead now to 2 here in the latter moments of the first period. Mastero will take the draw for the Coyotes. Looks like he'll be opposed by number 74, Logan Berger. I believe Berger, the captain for this IE Wolverine squad. Mastero wins the draw. They get it up to Hargrove. Actually, that's Ashby. Ashby drops it down low. Cronkite now centers right in front. Shot denied by the defense at least. Picked up and cleared up off the tape of a Wolverine, and the puck just squirts out just as Blake Kakish takes possession. Kakish now deep in his own zone. I should say halfway in his own zone as they get it up to Gagan. Ryan, who had an assist earlier on the goal scored by Fennessy. Here's Kakish now. Around one man, fires a shot. Kick save that time by McDonald. Outlet pass to number 74, Logan Berger. Just hits his tape. And we're going to have a touch-up right here. We might have a penalty. And we're going to have an elbowing call. And this one going against Capo, and skating right to the sin bin right away is number 26, Jaden Cronkite. He knew he did it. And so with 5:43 left, we'll be 4-on-4 for possibly the next 71 seconds, barring another penalty. So a lot more open ice with 2 high-flying teams. This ought to be interesting as Cronkite will take the draw for Capo. He'll be opposed by Berger, who hasn't left the ice since the penalty kill. Althouse now wins the draw. He now tried to bull rush his way in, then sees it stripped from him that time by number 21, Matthew Bardos. Bardos now drops it back to Taruya. Java will hold the point, and then he fires the pass right out to Berger. Berger now from his own zone, leaves it to Bardos. Bardos now tips it over to Taruya. Taruya has it swept away by Durney of Capo, right on the tape of Hargrove. Hargrove, though, turns it over on Althouse. Shot comes in, and that's lifted high up over the net that time by Berger. Back now is Bardos again, leaves it for Taruya. Taruya now turning on the Jets. He walks in, fires a shot, and there's a save right there by Berta, his 6th in as many attempts. And with 23 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4 opportunity, he keeps this still at a 1-0 Capo advantage. Face-off one, over to Brennan Payne. Payne now being pressured. Slides it over to Cameron Lyons. Lyons back to Payne. Centering pass, though, broken up by Durney. Durney's had a strong game so far here in the opening period. As Hargrove now takes it out. Speaking of strong games, Hargrove doing yeoman's work on D for the Coyotes. They up it to Payne, though. IE does. Centering pass right there. Man, right down the middle. Shot, and that's a big save right there by the goaltender, Berta. We're now back to 5-on-4 now. A power play for the Wolverines of the Inland Empire. Hargrove on a nice move, leaves it back for Mastero. Mastero backhands one, shovels it up, and Sherman now will take it up for the Coyotes. Tries to dance around one. It was a 1-on-3. He had Ashby joining in late. And the puck is cleared up and all the way down the ice, which should warrant an icing call here. Exactly, with 3:58. Boy, that was a slow whistle. 15 seconds remain on the minor to Jaden Cronkite. Howard Capo up by a score of 1-0. We'll have the face-off, even though they're shorthanded, deep inside the zone of the IE. Corsinita will take the draw. He'll be flanked by Gagan. Draw is actually won by, that could have been interference right there. Lou now will bring it in, leaves it back for the onrushing Ethan Guieta. Payne now from behind the net, now sets up shop, carries it over to the near side. Shields off attackers, or defenders I should say. Back now. This is Laura. Laura, right in front though, and unable to handle Guieta's pass is number 37, Cameron Lyons. Right in front there, trying to stuff it home is Laura, and it's denied by the goaltender Berta here with 3:21 left in this first period. Still 1-0 in favor of Capo. Fresh 5 coming out for each coach. Actually, maybe a fresh front 3, I should say, at least for Capo. Off the face-off win now. Capo takes the biscuit. They move it up to Blake Kakish. Kakish now clears off the tape of Fennessy. Here's Althouse now with Fennessy. Dutch now fires a shot, and that trickles wide the net. It's deflected. Moving over to the half wall is Mastero. Oh, he tripped over something, and that's going to send some man off to the races. This is J-Square. Jansen now on the backhander fires a shot, and juggling it, though, as he's retreating in the back of his net is Berta. He'll make the save with 2:54 left in this first period, and Capo still up by a score of 1-0. I understand we got a scoreboard back up now, so that's good news. Special shout out to Brendan Pasolano for getting that out. And Java now fires a shot that trickles wide the net. Centering opportunity. Shot comes in and scored by number 78, Jacob Jansen. Jansen had a deflected puck squirt right onto his tape, and he pulled the trigger, wired a shot through the mass of humanity and just past Berta, who got a piece of it. And just like that, the Wolverines of Inland Empire tie this game up at 1 apiece. Let's see if we get the assist for you in just a second. They're going to give Jansen the goal. Peyton Hickson will get an assist, so she picks up a point, along with Jackson Duncan. Here they come looking for more, with 2:35 left in this first period, after previously tying it. Inland Empire now walks in, fires a shot, and just missed the cutter in number 6, Xavier Belgrade. Durney now will take it out. He races down with Sherman. Durney now shields off one. He's taken down. 2 points for the takedown. And they're going to call a hand pass of all that. Wow. I thought he got the stick on it, but they said it's a hand. And with 2:15 left, we'll have a face-off just outside the zone of the Wolverines from the Inland Empire. And this game tied up at 1. So once again, to give you this, show you this, or to read. Well, I have problems talking. Here's a 2-on-1 though right now. Here's Xavier Belgrade, fires a shot, and that one is swallowed up by the goaltender in Berta, and Matthew making a save after allowing that goal. Keeps this game knotted up at 1. Face-off will take place to his right. One by Capo. They can't clear, though. Drop down low again. Hargrove going to try the other side now as he rims it over to the near side. However, Taruya will take it. T-squared. Slides it over to Payne. Payne back over. Payne's pass is deflected. Actually, that's Belgrade, I think. Belgard, not Payne. Here's Taruya now, has his stick tied up at the moment of truth, and that's exactly what you have to do. You almost have to shadow this kid, as he is just a pure point machine. Fennessy now with the lone goal for Capo. Knocks it aside, over to his teammate, and it's chipped out and out of the zone. Sherman now tries to drop it, but it's taken away. Then Sherman does a good job of picking the pocket of Taruya, who was going to be off to the races. And I have to give credit to Capo. They've done a good job of neutralizing the scoring machine in T-squared, otherwise known as Trent Taruya. Coming up now, here is Gaeta, fires a pass. Shot comes in on the backhand. Another save right there. 2 saves right off, one right in front, point blank range by Berta, who's now faced 13 shots, stopping 12 of them. Here's Payne again. Deeks around, can't get past Ashby. Second opportunity, Corsinita tries to clear. Second opportunity, he can't. Lou holds the point now. He'll wire a shot, and that's sticked aside by the goaltender right. Oh, I thought it was going to bounce over the net right onto the tape of the onrushing Belgard. Shot comes in again. That's denied. 14 shots now on goal by the Wolverines. Here's Lou back in his own zone. Still retreating, being pressed by Aldhouse. Sherman now steals it with Aldhouse, and they're going to get him with a penalty right there and a cross check. Trying to figure out where that came from, because I thought it was a good play by. It's not going to go against. It's going to go against Aldhouse. Okay. Huh. So with the waning moments of this first period, IE will have the man advantage with 11.5 seconds left. Opportunity to get a quick goal here before the period expires. As Laura will take the face-off, they went into Lou. Lou now. Man walked it up. That's a shot that time from Cameron Lyons right there. Save. Puck came off its moorings right there. It almost looked like it was assisted that time. And so we'll get a stoppage in play with 2.7 seconds left here in the first period. This game still knotted up at 1. Laura will take the face off. He'll be opposed by number 33 in Justin Mastero for Capo. And that's going to do it for the first period as the buzzer sounds. But then in the waning moments of the first period, IE gets a goal, and that's where we stand, tied at 1. We'll come back to you right after roughly about a minute, just reminding you, you've been watching the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League right here on CIH. Welcome back here to beautiful downtown Anaheim, here in Anaheim Ice, as we begin the second period, all knotted up at 1. To recap the scoring real quickly for Capo, it was Ruslan Fennessy with the goal on a tap-in, courtesy of Ryan Gagan and Justin Mastero. And then roughly on that, let's see, what time was that goal at? That goal was at the 4:50 mark, and then coming up at the 14:18 mark is Jacob Jansen with the goal to tie it up, courtesy of Peyton Hickson and Jackson Duncan. Now back to the action right here. We saw the front line for the Wolverines bring it down, taken away as it goes off the linesman right there, and it's swallowed up by or covered up, I shouldn't say, shouldn't be swallowed up, but covered up by the goaltender in Berta. As Joel, I think I've kept on calling him Matthew Berta. It's Joel Berta. My apologies. Gotta remember, write that down just to make sure I don't do that again. Face-off taking place to the left of, or to the right of Joel Berta. Face-off's won and cleared down by the short-handed Capo Coyotes. Still have about $1:10 left on the man advantage for the Wolverines. Bringing in now is Taruya. He gets past Durney. Durney doing everything he can to pester T-Square. T-Square now probably skating almost a quarter of a mile right here as he walks through again. Now walks in, fires a shot, and he goes up top. I believe it was a save right there by the goaltender in Joel Berta. Here's Taruya down the backhand. Save right there, and a nifty move through traffic. Puck is cleared up and out of the zone, barely, by Capo. We're down to 35 seconds now left on the minor. As a man, here's Taruya now. Walks in, fires a shot, and that goes wide left of the mark, occupied by the goaltender in Berta. Puck, just trickles through the crease and does not miss the goal by much. Battle ensues in the corner now between Durna and Taruya. This would be a good battle all day. Taruya wanted the trip. Ref wasn't buying it. As we're now down to the final 10 seconds of the penalty. It's going to be dropped in by the IE. Berta will play it now to Durney, who will set up shop behind his net. And we're back to 5-on-5. Pass intended actually hits Cronkite for a moment, then brought right back in by Loera. Loera now slides it over to Ethan Gaeta. Shot comes right in point-blank range, and there's a save right there by Berta. He's faced 17 shots now, stopping 16 of them. Lou now slides it over as a shot comes in, or attempted to come in. Blocked by the defense. That one's denied that time by Joel Berta. Centering pass intercepted. Cronkite now. Try to chip it out, and it stays in the zone. Here's a shot coming in this time by Payne, and that's deflected up and out of play. So we'll lose a puck and gain a face-off here. 2:32 left in this second period. This game knotted up at 1. Want to remind you, this is the first of 2, at least here from Anaheim. I think we'll have 4 total today, at least ranging from the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League, and another 3 from the Kings League as well. Now rimmed around. Taken down by Capo. And the puck is moved forward by Gagan. Ryan now chases Bowden Loera deep inside the zone of the Wolverines. Loera, though, will carry the biscuit out. Now top of the slot. Deeks a shot, walks in, fires a shot, and that one's sticked aside by the goaltender in Berta. 19 shots now that Joel's faced. Puck bounds in the corner as now Lewitt will activate. Jeremy battling right there. Back up to the point. Loera with a shot again, and that didn't miss much as you had Ethan Gaeta crossing the goaltender's sight line right there. Here's Gaeta, though, tried to center, that whiffed on it. That puck's going to come right in. It's probably going to be the easiest save that Berta makes all day as he faces his 20th shot, stopping number 19, and with 13:20 left in this second period, keeps this game tied at 1. Hope you're enjoying this game. Want to wish happy Thanksgiving this coming week to y'all as well. We'll actually be taking a break next week here on CIH. And as bring it up now is Corsinita. That's not Corsinita, I'm sorry. It's number 76, which is Reed Sherman. Sherman now gets to Althouse, fires a shot that just whistles wide the net, occupied by McDonald. We haven't had to call McDonald's name in a while, as all the activity, at least on the forecheck, has been taking place deep inside the zone of Capo. However, we're still tied up at 1 apiece, courtesy of the goaltending antics of number 71, Berta. Joel Berta, I should say. And I think the puck went out of play, so we'll lose the puck and get a face-off here. 4:23 into the second period. Fresh 5 coming out now for Capo, the Coyotes. I believe, I'm trying to see where they're going to put the puck. Yeah, the puck should be outside the zone, which is the correct call. Jacob Jansen, the goal scorer, will be taking on Justin Mastero right here for Capo. Mastero wins it, and it's tapped inside the zone of the Wolverines. Playing the biscuit was number 21, which was Matthew Bartos. Slides it over to Peyton Hickson. Hickson on the first attempt. Oh, there's a pass intended, taken away right there. Nice defensive play, though, by number 78 in J-Square. Dropping it in deep down will be Mason Java. That allows the goaltender, Joel Berta, to play it behind his net. Here now was Kaki. She slides a pass over to the far side now. Here's a man wiring a shot. Net goes off the glove, so I'll give the save right there to McDonald. Rimmed around over to the near side. Trying to put a shot in that time. I think that was Jacob Cronkite. Puck lifted up. And Cronkite, well, actually, it's not Cronkite, excuse me. That's Carter Ashby. Ashby now activates, has a cutter over to Fennessy. And the first shot is denied. The second one denied as well. As Ruslan Fennessy right there had opportunity at goal number 2, but credit the Carson McDonald not only making the first save, but the second one as well. And after the second one, he'll hold on tight here now with 11:26 left in the second period. In this game, down and up at 1. Corsinita will take the draw against Logan Berger. I guess you could say Berger won as they kind of tied each other up. He gets it back over to Bartos. Or Botros, excuse me. Rimmed around, and I believe that's going to warrant an icing call, and that's exactly what will happen. Puck will come 175 feet deep inside the zone of the Coyotes. Well, I'm not sure if you got to see their varsity team play yesterday, but they had some really nifty Hockey Fights Cancer jerseys. The purple jerseys in honor of Hockey Fights Cancer. Puck down, rimmed around over by the Wolverines. They can't clear, so now they'll probably try the other side here, in the near side. Botros now. And that one is successful. They get it up to Taruya. Taruya with, guess who? Durney all over him. Fires a shot. Wired just wide right of the net, or left of the net, occupied by the goaltender. Or I should say to the left of the goaltender, Joel Berta. With 10:45 left here in the first. Taruya tries another one. Has a man step right in front. Shot saved. Another shot. Another save. Backhander denied again. And finally, they knock it in. They raise their arms, but they blew the whistle before an opportunity. But how about that three-save effort right there being demonstrated by Joel Berta, who denies 3 point-blank shots on goal. The first one to backhanded, gave up a rebound. Second one, I'm not sure, is backhand or forehand. He makes the save. And the third one, when sprawled down, makes another save. The puck kind of squirts around. Berta jumps on it. Might have scored it out as IE touched up and put it in the back of the net, but too late. The whistle already blows. However, IE looking for another one. Fires a shot just wide off the tape that time of Cameron Lyons. Rimmed around over. It's Bo Loera now. Leaves for Gaeta. Back up to the point. Held in by Lyons. Fires a shot. I'm not sure if that hit the goaltender or not. Down low again. Loera. Backhander right in front. Nobody home, though, for the Maize and Blue. Held in, though, and then knocked out. It's a nice play by Mastero. Mastero now bull rushes his way into the zone, puts a backhander. It floats near the net as it's controlled by the goaltender in McDonald. Cleared up to center ice, where Carter Ashby will take it. He'll slide it over to Cronkite, and Cronkite will tap it into the zone. Now back on his horse. Here's Gaeta. Gaeta now looking, still looking. Peels off, being pressured again, that time by Ashby. Rimmed around over to the near side half wall. Taken by Payne. I'm not sure who that. I was going to say that one looked like it was dancing outside the blue line. And with 9:24 left, almost halfway home, we still are tied at 1. This does not look like a 3-5 squad in Capo, I'll tell you that much. They're playing a hard-fought game, a lot of defense as well, and some outstanding goaltending as well being demonstrated by Joel Berta. Taking a draw now for the IE. I believe that was number 18. That was Bowden Loera. He now has the biscuit. The man draped all over him. Tries the backhander. Shot just misses. Another backhander. Shot save. Another backhander. And trying to find it is Berta. Puck's still there as the scrum ensues right in front of it. 3-4 people on it. And finally someone covers up to freeze the biscuit. So credit Joel with another couple saves. He already has 10 saves in this second period, facing 25 shots, and we're not even halfway through yet. Face-off taking place to the left of Berta as taking the draw will be Corsinita. He will be opposed by Jacob Jansen, who wins the draw. Puck stolen by Sherman, but he can't clear. Second attempt is successful, and here's Sherman off to the races. He's met right at the center red by Matthew Bardos. Bardos tips it right back. Here's number 25 in Jackson Duncan, who wires a shot that is deflected into the corner. Now back out. Here's Dutch Aldhouse. Dutch now will try to drop it in deep as he fights off Bardos. Java now will take it. He'll rim it around. Sherman, though, will drop it down deep. Aldhouse and Java now in the far side corner. Sherman now will pinch in, and he'll chip it around the net, occupied by McDonald. Digging it out and clearing it is number 25, Jackson Duncan. Duncan will get some help now from Peyton Hickson. Here's Hickson now walking in. Oh, tried to fire a shot, and she forgot the biscuit. She does have some scoring touch. As I mentioned before, she did have a hat trick against Edison a couple weeks ago. And she has an assist tonight so far as well, or today I should say. Turnover now inside the zone of the Inland Empire. That is sent wide of the net that time by number 26, Jaden Cronkite. And back now in transition, here comes Taruya. Fights off a stick check right there from Cronkite, I should say. Boy, it sounded like was a little of a clemp there. Bringing it up now is Fennessy. He'll chip it into the zone, and it's kind of deflected. Botros now will take possession, and here's Taruya again. He and Kakish will battle in the corner. Actually, no, Taruya will just use his speed to get to him beforehand. Turnaround shot right there. Tipped in. Another shot, and it's scored by number 6, Xavier Bellegarde. Bellegarde gets the goal. Give the assist, I believe, to Taruya and maybe number 26, Botros. I could be wrong on that. But I know Bellegarde's going to get the goal. And with that goal at the 7:18 mark, the Wolverines of the Inland Empire take their first lead of the game, but by a score of 2-1. Credit that goal at the 9:42 mark. And we'll get the particulars in just a moment here. Yep, Boy, I was right on that one. It was Bellegarde from Taruya, and Bellegarde is now coming in relief. I'm sure it's just it will be Ethan Selwood Fernand. I believe that is just going to be, kind of like at the halfway mark, just a change by Coach Jean Lebay. Fernald, I should say. So it's Fernald now in the pipe, between the pipes. Which is unfortunate right there for Berta, because he has no chance to win the game. He can only lose it. But he had an outstanding performance, facing 26 shots, stopping 24 of them. Here's a shot coming in. Save right there, right off the bat. Welcome to the game, Mr. Fernald. Puck squirts back now deep inside the zone where Gallardo will play it for, and he'll turn it over right here. Corsenita right there battling. He's tied up. Puck squirts out to the top of the slot, and Cronkite, Jaden just a little bit late to the party, and that's going to lead to a 3-on-4 rush for the Wolverines. Skating through now. Here's the goal scorer in Bellegarde. He's tied up right there on a nice play momentarily by Jaden Cronkite. Cronkite will get some help by Corsenita, and Cronkite finally taps the puck out to center ice as the clock winds down under 6 minutes. Here on the second opportunity to clear, and they clear, but it's brought right back in by Ashby. He'll dump in deep. Nobody chasing though right now for the Coyotes as they're changing. I think they're going to have a fresh 5 on the ice now. Actually, fresh 4, let's say. Here now is Mostero. Tried to get around Andrew Botros, who would have nothing of it. Now here's Gaeta. Ethan trying to skate through one. He gets through one. Tries to get past Mostero, and then slams on the brakes right in front of the near side corner. He's tied up right there by Blake Kakish. Kakish now with his second opportunity. He's going to rim it around over to the near side. However, coming in to pinch in will be Cameron Lyons. Lyons had it tipped off his tape, and it's cleared on the backhand that time by Jacob Cronkite. And that's going to warrant an icing call here with 4:59 left here in the second period. 2-1 in favor of the Wolverines from the inland umpire. It'll be Bowden Loera on the draw for the Wolverines. He'll be faced by Luke Corsenita. Corsenita will be removed, probably out for the late change. Looks like he'll be replaced by Ruslan Fennessy. Fennessy, I think, wants to, maybe you could say, here's a man walking right in front, shot, and there's a save right there by Fernald. And he'll hold on tight. So he makes his second save. Overall, you have 13 shots put on goal here in the second period by the Wolverines. And we'll try this one more time. Corsenita will lose the draw to Loera. As they get it back to Lou. Lou now tries to put a shot in, but it's deflected in. Right in front now, top of the slot, Lou. His pass eludes Cameron Lyons. Lyons now back deep. He'll chip it up. Try to get it over to Loera. Loera almost took that about 4 yards before he released the puck. I think he realized better open the hand. Here's Payne now, looking, centering pass, tipped in, but then denied by the goaltender in Fernald. And Selwood Fernald with his third save and as many opportunities here with 4:22 left in this second period. Still 2-1 in favor of Inland Empire. And shot totals this period, 14-3 in favor of the IE. Mostero now wins the draw. Unable to clear is Durney. He'll move it over to the near side where Cronkite will play. Cronkite moves it up, but then he's tied up right there by Bardos. He does a good job of holding the point. Fighting now is Hickson. She's tripped up. She looks for her saber as it's picked up and sent down the ice. Here is Java now as Mason will take it behind his net. Looks for an outlet and bangs it along the board up the ice, but no one's there except for number 8, Owen Durney, wearing the cream and crimson. Pass now. Back over to Jaden Cronkite. Bangs along the boards to himself, and then he'll rim it down low where Java will take it, and then he's sealed off by on a shot by Cronkite, a wraparound attempt that sails right through the crease. Back in transition now. Here come the Wolverines. This is Hickson. Hickson looking. She'll leave now for Jacob Jansen. J squared now. Doing the yeoman's work in the battle. Taken away by Mastero. Mastero undresses the defenseman. He'll give a chase now on a nice recovery right there by Bardos. Kept in right there by Althouse, who wires a shot. That's knocked down by Bardos. Oh, a big hit right there. As the puck comes back, Gallardo will take it deep in his own zone now. Slides a pass over to Botros. Botros now bangs along the boards, which is corralled right there by Althouse. Capo turned over, though, and now in transition, here comes J squared. Jakob Jansen, as they move it back up. Jacob now will take it. Actually gives it to Taruya, who walks in, fires a shot, and he bangs the post as the puck bounds up and over to the far side half wall. And now the foot race ensues right there between Gallardo and number 86 in Carter Ashby right there. Dropped down as Hargrove seals off Taruya, who's bidden for his first or second point now, I should say. He's been kept off the scoreboard. You got to give Coach John LeBay a lot of credit of kind of nullifying Taruya right now, only to an assist. Speaking of Taruya, here's T-Square now, puts it on the backhand, but it's taken away by Kakish. Kakish drops down low. Nobody home, though, for the cream and crimson. And behind the net now for the maize and gold will be number 78 in Jacob Jansen. Actually, it's number 26, I think. My apologies. Botros seems a little more apropos, as that's his frame. Sorry, the numbers were a little bit crinkled up right there. Pass over to Kakish now, who will drop it in deep. Althouse giving the old college try on the chase. Gotta love that about this kid. Does nothing but hustle from end to end, no matter if he's on the forecheck or on the back check. All that hustling earns him a rest on the bench right now as Taruya comes in, fires a shot on the backhand, and that one's swallowed up by the goaltender in Smallwood Fernald. And with 1:13 left, he'll keep this still at a 2-0 deficit, or 2-1 deficit for the Coyotes of Capistrano. Mastero will take the draw. He'll be opposed by Bowden Loera. Probably had 15 of these draws so far. I wish I had opportunity to keep track of face-offs. Durney now on the face-off win from Mastero. Can't clear. Loera now pushes Payne along. That's a good battle right there. Rimmed around over to the near side. Cronkite now takes it, tries to chip it up, but denied by Lou. Lou now puts it on the tape of Payne. Payne, though, gets it back. Now watch out. Here giving chase is Gagan. He has an assist today. Turned over where Payne will try to send a puck deep, but that's deflected in. Now carrying the load in will be number 37, Cameron Lyons, for the IE. Puck, he misses on his shot as the puck's rimmed around. Taken up now once again by Gaeta again. And the puck cleared to center red. Racing through and taking a huge hit for his troubles is Durney. Durney gets right back up. He's a hockey player. Turned over to Gaeta. And we're going to have a penalty right here, I believe. And I wonder if it's going to go against a roughing call against. We're going to have a slash and a rough. So one's going to go to Jacob Cronkite, and the other's going to go to number 18, Bowden Loera. He'll get the roughing call. Slashing will be the call on Jaden Cronkite. And so at 20.9 seconds left, we'll still be skating 5-on-5, just minus 2 players. Once again, in number 18, Bowden Loera, and number 26, Jaden Cronkite for Capo. Gaeta will take the draw now for the IE. He'll be opposed by Luke Corsinita. 20.9 seconds left, 2-1 in favor of Capo, of Inland Empire. The Wolverines win it. They get it back to Lou. Lou now looks, His shot's deflected behind the net. Capistrano will take it. Slide it over. He can't clear, though. Held in at the point by Taruya, who wires a shot, and that one's deflected up and out of play. So lose a puck and gain a faceoff here with 7.3 seconds left. They had Taruya now playing on the blue line with Lou. That's a little bit of a surprise. Talk about your mobile defenseman. As Gaeta will take the draw once more time against, and he'll win it, but it goes right on to the on-rushing attempt. Shot comes right in at point-blank range by Gaeta. He couldn't convert. Buzzer sounds, so we're going to skate to the third period with Capo trailing Inland Empire by a score of 2-1. We'll step back right after this, reminding you, you've been watching the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League right here on CIH.
You'll get the edge when you do business with Pip Printing and Marketing Services in Santa Fe Springs. With products that vary from as small as a business card to as large as a roadside sign, Pip has the printing technology to get the job done for you. Make your brand more recognizable in any space, in any place with Pip Printing in Santa Fe Springs. Mention the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League for 10% off your first purchase. Visit pip200.com or call 562-921-5188 today. That's pip200.com or call 562-921-5188 today.
Welcome back to beautiful downtown Anaheim here at the Pro Side Rink as we get ready for exciting third period action. The lone goal scored last period was scored by Xavier Bellegarde with the assist from Trent Taruya and Andrew Bardros, and that's where we stand 2-1. Is right now trying to drive the puck in will be Inland Empire. Taken away, but garnered right back by Payne. Here's now Payne bringing it in for the Wolverines. He'll look as Brennan now will take it. Lead back. Shot comes in, denied that time by Carter Ashby. And Ashby's will get some help as it's cleared out, but right back on the attack. Here's Gagan. Gagan kind of splits the upright, takes a bump for his troubles. Now he's going to walk in. Still look, far side now. Still looking. Tries to pass down over to Logan Berger. Back over to Taruya and chipped up but not out as Payne holds the right point. Right point. Here's Payne now again. Drops it down low into the far side corner. Is picked up and unable to clear, I believe, was Carter Ashby. On the second attempt they do, and that's going to warrant an icing call here with a $1:04 expired here in this third period. Still 2-1 in favor of the Wolverines from the Inland Empire. You know, this game's not going as recently, I should say, progressed, or as thought, as got to give Capo credit. They've had a 14 goals against differential, less, I should say, They've given up 14 more goals than they've scored. And judging by the way we've seen the Inland Empire knocking off their teams, you would thought that this might have been a heavily favored affair in favor of the IE, but you got to credit this 3-5 squad of Capo and keep themselves in this game as Owen Durney now picks up the biscuit. He'll carry it up. Durney now racing right down Broadway, leaves it now for Sherman, fires a shot, rebound comes in, touched up, and there will be a penalty as Cameron Lyons touches up, and they're going to have a hook, and I want to see who they're going to give it to. I believe it might go against the aforementioned Cameron Lyons as he's skating to the sin bin. So here's a huge opportunity right now, big opportunity early in this third period for the Coyotes of Capistrano, as Brendan Mastero will take the draw. He'll be opposed by, it looks like Jackson Duncan right there. Capo wins it, and good play right there by number 6 and Xavier Belgrade to interfere with that play and knock the biscuit out of the zone. Watch out. Here's Belgrade again. He takes a hit from Kakish right there. Ashby will now play it for Capo. Stop on a dime. Look. Fire a pass up to Gagan. And Ryan's met right there with some problems with some bodies. And the puck now squirts right through on the attack by Jackson Duncan and then cut off at the pass by a Coyote. Here's now Ashby bringing it in for the Coyotes. Inside the zone of the Wolverines. Centering pass right there. Nobody can get the stick down for the Cream and Crimson. Crimson and Cream, we'll call it. Cream and Crimson. Kakish now fires a shot. Tipped in just high up over the net that time. Occupied by McDonald. Another shot comes in and scored! Justin Mastero goes top shelf right where Mama keeps the cookies to even this game up at 2. Only the 11th shot put on goal by the Coyotes, but they have found the back of the net twice, and they're on that power play especially. A big power play goal knocks this game up at 2 apiece. They had a pass, and it looked like a good play. I think Mastero tipped the puck up high up over the net, and the puck hit the backboard and came back, and a pass down low, and this time Mastero does not miss, and Justin ties this game up at 2. Mastero will get the goal with the assist going to number 86, Carter Ashby. Oh, as a man falls down right there, and that's Hargrove, who on the second opportunity puts it up, put it on Fennessy's tape. Fennessy has the goal. Here's Corsinita now bringing it in. He'll wire a shot pass through everyone as it whistles way wide in the far side corner. Chipped up now. Here's Mason Java for the Wolverines. Taken away though, and now in transition. Oh, Fennessy going to drop it in deep. Oh, actually might have hit the linesman as the shot comes in. That one's swallowed up by McDonald, and Carson will hold on with 13:36 left with this game knotted up at 2. Huge power play goal right there for the Coyotes. They needed a spark, and credit Justin Mastero, the one igniting the flame right there. Ashby, as I mentioned, gets the assist, and we're knotted up at 2 courtesy of that power play. Here's not a centering pass that time, broken up that time by Brennan Payne. Payne now fights off a check right there from Jaden Cronkite, and he'll carry the biscuit inside the zone of the Coyotes. He'll walk up, wire a shot, missed on the opportunity. Another shot picked up right there by number 74 in Logan Berger, and he chips it just wide right of the net. Taken away, though, deep inside the zone by Cronkite. He'll chip it up to center ice, where then Loera will take it. Loera dance around everybody. Centering pass, and there's a shot and score by the captain, Logan Berger, to re-give the Wolverines a 3-2 advantage. First shot, actually, of the period. That slips by Selwood Fernald for the goal. His first goal he's given up here in the 5 shots that he's faced so far. And just looked like just like when it looks like when the Coyotes get some momentum, it's snatched right out of their fingers by the forecheck of the Inland Empire Wolverines. Logan Berger, I was going to call him Borger. Berger gets the goal. Assist will go to another shot, just whistles wide. The net's off its mooring right now, and they're going to blow the whistle. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go back to the assist. The assist will go to Bowden Loera. Logan Berger will get the goal. That goal comes at the 4:03 mark of the third period. Roughly, let's say, $1:16 after Justin Mastero ties it up. So 76 seconds after, tying it up. Capo ties it up, I should say. Inland Empire takes a 3-2 lead. Durney now outlets for Aldhouse. Aldhouse in a foot race with Lou. Jeremy wins that one as they'll slide it back over to number 37 in Cameron Lyons. Pass to Luge Sherman, who knelt down to try to drop it down. Taken away now by Bellegarde. Xavier now hit off the biscuit that time by Durney. Puck squirts behind the net. That's going to allow Corsinita to play it. Corsinita gets it caught between his skates. He'll turn it over though to Lou. Lou with a man rushing right in front. Standing right in front, I should say, in number 25, Jackson Duncan. Another shot comes in, and that one is scored by number 25, and that's the captain, I should say. Jackson Duncan finds pay dirt, and 2 consecutive shots equal 2 consecutive goals, and with 12:05 remaining, just a 52 seconds after Berger scores, Andrew Botros finds the back of the net. I thought it was going to be Jackson Duncan, but Botros finds the back of the net with the help from Jeremy Lou to make it 4-2. Look at the scoreboard, Chuck, in favor of the Inland Empire. Chasm getting a little deeper now for a comeback for Capo. They do have some offensive outputs or firepower, so let's see what they can do. Here's Mastero, who does have a goal. Will drop it in deep. Coming out of his cage to play it will be McDonald. Actually, they gave it to Jackson Duncan after all, so it is Duncan with the goal. I want to say that was his second, if I'm right. I could be wrong. No, it's Jacob Jansen's. Okay, so you had Jackson Duncan and Jacob Jansen, so my apologies. So Duncan gets his first goal. Centering pass there, nobody home. Another shot comes in. That one is stopped off the tape of number 21, Matthew Bardos. Puck rims into the corner. Cronkite will pick it up now for Capo. Slides over the pass just eludes Mastero. Big hit right there, levied by Ashby. Turnover, though. Here's a shot coming in, fought off. Rebound, shot in, scored off his own rebound. Is number 21, Bardos. Credit the first shot, saved right there by Selwood Fernald. The second one, though, skating in to follow his rebound will be Bardos, and he'll bang it home unassisted to make it 5-2 in favor of Inland Empire. So we've had 4 goals roughly in the last 3 minutes and 27 seconds left as another save is made that time by the goaltender in Selwood Fernald. Here now is Taruya. Payne now will wire a shot through traffic. Saved right there. Backhander shot. Another save. Another save right there. So credit 3 saves right there to Selwood Fernald. And already just 6:24 into the second period, Selwood Fernald has faced 8 shots. Overall, $38 shots put on goal right now. They had 15 in the first, 15 in the second. And already they have 8 here in the third. Here's an opportunity for Taruya, who clangs it off the post, and it looks like the net is facing somewhat awkwardly. Yes, almost at like a, let's say, 75-degree angle towards the far side half wall. So a face-off will commence. to the right this time of Selwood Fernald. Picked up by Cronkite. It eludes him as now Loera will take it. Bowden now. Being pressured by Cronkite. Reverses course. Moves it along the far side. And then all of a sudden now on the rushers, number 57 in Gaeta. Centers a pass broken up though by the defense of Capo, the back check. Held in though by Berger. Berger already with one goal. Looks. Slides a pass over to Payne. Payne now fires a shot kicked aside. Now behind the net, Taruya has it swiped away by Kakish. Cleared up, but held in by Payne. Payne now going to wire a shot in. That one knuckled in on the goaltender in Selwood Fernald. He makes the save. Puck bounds over the far side half wall. Once again, Gaeta. Double teamed right there. As rimming around now will be Carter Ashby. Another shot comes in, save. Clearing attempt. No bueno. That one actually hits Gaeta and trickles wide the net. Kakish now, as the shot comes in, that one's denied and held on to the rebound, pounced on by the goaltender, by Selwood Fernald. With 9:06 left in this third period. After a power play goal scoring to tie it early in this period, it's been all Wolverines as they scored the last 3 goals, and they are in command with a 5-2 lead. Face off one, knocked down, but unable to clear are the Coyotes. Ooh, a turnaround attempt that time by Jackson Duncan, bidding for number 2 right there. Right in front now, finally, watch out, shot comes in, and it's denied, I believe, by the goaltender in Selwood Fernald. So credit him with his 10th save of the period. He gave up 3 goals in the first 5 shots of the period, but he's come back and made the last 8 consecutive saves right there. Face off one back to Lou. Lou now leads over for Hickson. Peyton puts a shot in, denied. Actually, it might have hit the side of the net, but I'll give him the save. I think it might have hit Selwood Fernald. And with 8:39, he'll cover up and have a face-off take place to his right once again. Dry, rinse, and repeat. Here's Justin Mastero taking the draw. He has a goal for Capo against Jackson Duncan. He has a goal for the IE. Puck rimmed around over to the near side half wall and cleared out of the zone by Capo. Giving chase now is Jeremy Loom. He has the puck, clears it out of the zone right onto the tape. Peyton Hickson. Hickson with an assist this game so far. Drops in the zone where it's taken away by Capo. Now for the Coyotes. Here's Justin Mastero. Mastero 1-on-3. Winds up, fires a shot, net whistles wide. The net occupied by McDonald. McDonald has faced 2 shots this period. Now deep in the zone. Here's Mastero. Turnaround shot, net whistles wide. The net once again. Ashby will pinch. He'll rim it around down low. Nobody there for the Cream and Crimson. As a clearing attempt goes for naught. Another shot comes in. That's gloved down and held onto by McDonald. And with 7:53 left, we're past the halfway point here in the third period. He'll hold on tight with his team. Staring down with a 5-2 lead with time starting to wane here in the third period. Corsinita will take the draw for Capo. He'll be opposed by Jay Square, otherwise known as Jakob Jansen, as the faceoff is won. Inland Empire took it for a second. Wraparound attempt is put on goal. Actually, it hits the side of the net, and that will be covered up by the goaltender McDonald. So I think we'll have the faceoff take place to the right this time of McDonald. 7:44 remaining. Corsinita will take the draw. He'll be opposed by Jacob Jansen. Puck squirts out to Hargrove. His shot is blocked. I should say shot attempt is blocked. Cleared out of the zone by the Wolverines, and Durney will play it deep inside the zone. Of Capo. Grove will come over and help. Back over to Durney. I like this tandem of Hargrove and Durney. Pass just eludes Aldhouse, and that's going to warrant an icing call. And so with 7:13 left here in the third period, that 3-goal lead, as the clock winds down, or ticks down, I should say, becomes more and more insurmountable as the faceoff will come about 175 feet deep inside the zone of the Coyotes, with Capo staring up at a 5-2 deficit. Mason Java will take the draw against Mastero. Mastero wins it. Tried to get it over to Fennessy. Fennessy now in the second attempt clears it out, but right onto the tape of number 26, Andrew Botros. Taken away, though, and here's Carter Ashby. Ashby now bringing it down, centers a pass. Nobody home, though, for the Cream and Crimson. Cronkite now activates. He'll drop it down low. Fights off a check right there from Gallardo. Four-man scrum ensues. Then the fifth person in Jansen digs it out. Here he comes now with the 2-on-2. Nice little stick handling exhibition put on right there. And this clearing attempt finally on the second opportunity is Blake Kakish, who's successful. Jansen now takes a huge shoulder right there from Mastero. Kicks it over to Taruya. Taruya stick handling in a phone booth. Walks in, fires a shot, save, rebound, and Taruya is knocked down right there. Centering pass, nobody home. Now here's a man walking in, a two-hopper right to the goaltender in Selwood. Fernald is stopped and held onto by Ethan. And with 6:12 left, he still keeps it at a 3-goal deficit right there. And credit Selwood Fernald right there, doing a good job of stoning T-Squared, who's been held to still only 1 point. That's right. Trent Taruya with 5 goals being scored by the IE, only being held to 1 point. And we're going to have matching penalties right here, much to the dismay of number 26, Cronkite. And it looks like Jacob Jansen as well. And he's getting and Cronkite's getting a stern talking to right now from the linesman or the ref. We'll see what the calls will be. I'm not sure if that was just a ref, you're wrong. Here's now Payne walking in, firing a shot, and that goes wide. See what the penalties were, see if we can get something about that. Of course they would do that. Here now taken away by Aldhouse, who's then upended right over to Sherwood right there. And we're going to have a penalty right here on the IE. Sherman, I'm sorry, not Sherwood. And we're going to have a second penalty now being levied against the IE. This one going on number 18, Bowden Loera. The matching minors to Jansen and Cronkite, as Cronkite is now being removed from the game, I believe, much to his dismay. I'm sure we're going to see, he's not going to close the gate at all. He's upset. He's going to get a unsportsmanlike conduct. They both got unsportsmanlike conduct, but I believe that's going to be a 10 and maybe the gate right there for Cronkite. So now we're going to be 5-on-4 here for the next 2 minutes. They need the 2 minutes put on the power play. As we're going to get the penalty call. We're waiting for the penalty call. Give me 2 minutes. That's going to be going on number 18, Bowden Loera. I thought Loera was already in there, though. So maybe I called, instead of Loera, I called Jacob Jansen right there. But nonetheless, Bowden's going to get 2 minutes. We'll see what the call will be in just a moment. And someone just got teed up as well. And that's going to go against, so that's going to take care of that. As heading in will be Reed Sherman. They're back to 5-on-5. Well, that negates the power play right there. And that can't make Coach Jean LeBay any happy as Mostero will come out now. In place. That's a bad penalty. Not much you can say. Not much more you can say to that. So penalties starting to take precedence here in this third period. Of course, Anita will take the draw against Gaeta of the IE. Of course, Anita will lose the draw. Gaeta takes it as they move it behind the net. This one over to Brennan Payne. Payne now slides it over to number 37 in Cameron Lyons. Payne now brings it up now for the IEs. He brings it in for the Maize and Blue. Payne looking for his points. Coming in, now behind the net. Centering pass, nobody home though. Actually, there was somebody home. That was the El Capitan and number 74, Logan Borger, who had the puck slide under his tape. Here's Payne now. Has it taken away, or actually dropped it down low to El Capitan, and it's cleared out of the zone. Payne retreats back in his own zone. Looks. Being pressured by Mostero. Avoids 3 players right there, and the lead now 2-on-2. Make it 2-on-4 now. Payne still looking for those points. Fires a shot in, and Selwood Fernald makes the save, and he'll hold on tight. With 4:55 remaining here in this third period. All IE right now as Wolverines lead the game by a score of 5-2. Oh, okay, so here's the deal. It was not Reed Sherman. It was Jean LeBay who hit the penalty. So, well, no wonder why LeBay wasn't happy. Okay, so we got this all kind of figured out now. You had unsportsmanlike conduct to Jacob Cronkite and Jakob Jansen, or Jaden Cronkite and Jacob Jansen, I should say. I just like saying that, Jakob. As now Durney digs the biscuit out. He moves over to his forehand. He'll dump it in deep, rim it around. Where coming late to the party will be Ashby, under no fault of his own. Puck kind of lost its muster in the snowbank right there behind the net. Don't forget there was a nice cut between periods. Ashby ties up his man behind the net, and Lou cleared up, but kept in by Durney. Chipped right back out by the IE. Pass right there. Oh, just misses the tape of Bellegarde, who was bidding for number 2. He and Durney battle right now. Centering pass, though, stick to side or sticked out, is clearing it out of the crease was the goaltender, Selwood Fernald. So no wonder why I said Coach LeBay wouldn't be happy, is because the penalty was on him. Unsportsmanlike conduct. And I guarantee you wasn't wishing the ref happy Thanksgiving as another save is made. 18 shots in the period, still 3:46 left. Pass intended right there for Peyton Hickson. She's standing in the middle right there. Now rimmed or sent behind Hickson, who's standing right in the middle. Check comes in, denied in the corner now. Centering pass intended for Hickson's broken up by by number 6 in Chris Feeder. That wasn't Feeder, was it? No, number 8, Durney. And his pass misses Corsinita. Possession taken now once again by IE's. Not a nice move by Bellegarde. He'll up it over to number 12, Lou. And then tackling his man is number 25 in Duncan. Botros now will clear up, but then it's denied by Corsinita on the good follow through. Pass now intended right onto the tape of Bellegarde. Bellegarde fights through the check by Kakish. Centers a pass right there and broken up at the moment of truth by Durney. Oh, Hickson didn't like Durney. Going in there, and Peyton showing her mettle. Botros now holds the right point, rims it down low once again. Centering pass intended. Here's a man picking up the trash, and a big save right there by Selwood Fernald. Back now in transition. Here come the Coyotes. That's offsides as Fennessy skated ahead of the play. And with 2:16 left, comeback hopes really starting to be squeezed out by Father Time. As 2:16 remain here in the third period. All IE as they lead this game by a score of 5-2. Mastero will take the draw. He'll be opposed by Gaeta. Puck bounds in the corner. Taken now by Gagan as he'll drop it down low. Coyotes have to touch up. They're going to say offsides, and then they're going to. You could hear the ref calling. You could hear the fans calling too. I thought everybody touched up. I'm not sure where that came from, but say the least. And there's going to be a penalty now. And you know what? That's a legitimate gripe right there. In Carter Ashby, who's going to get whistled up, and you better be careful, or else he's going to be removed from the game. You don't want to get that game misconduct. It's going to be unsportsmanlike as well. And I guarantee you that wasn't a happy Thanksgiving either. By the way, just if you haven't listened before, I want to wish you, or if you hadn't heard before, we here at CIH, we would like to wish everyone a happy and joyous Thanksgiving. Take that time as we'll spend next week off before we hit the road to Sin City. That's right, the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League and CIH will be moving to Sin City. Or not moving, but heading, they're traveling to Sin City as we'll be bringing you the Anaheim Ducks Winter Classic. I'm not sure what we're calling it. I think it maybe say ADHSHL Winter Classic, as the faceoff is won by Capo as they drop it in deep. Here's Payne from behind his net. They're still 5-on-5. Actually, I thought it would be a power play right there. As Carter Ashby got, it's just a 10-minute on Ashby. Here's Payne now, behind the net. Thomas still looking. Actually, that's not Thomas Payne. Thomas Payne wrote wrote a famous book early on and I'm trying to think what it is. Shot comes in, and that's gloved down. And I should know that. That bugs me that I don't know it. And as a save is made by, it's not the Federalist Papers. What was it? It's not, gosh. Now it bugs me. I'll know it as soon as I get off the air. So you're trying to figure out what I'm thinking, which I'm sure not easy to do. Not Rich Man Poor Man. No, gosh, what is it? That's a book. Something about it was something about the economy, early economy in the 1700s. I forget what it was. Anyway, let's get back to hockey. I'm not sure if they had hockey. Maybe they did have hockey in the 1700s, but not sure it was like this. As the puck is chipped up and sent over the net, occupied by Selwood Fernald. As we're coming down to the final 65 seconds left here in the third period. 5-2 in favor of the Wolverines from the Empire. Kind of bowling his way through is Mastero as he knocks over several players of the IE. Gaeta now retreats from the corner. Big hit right there. And we're going to have a hit from behind there. It's going to bring up some more. And Kakish and Gaeta now start going at it. I believe they're going to get Mastero, and that's going to be a frustration penalty as well. It's probably going to be the gate for a hit from behind. Mastero's had a good game, though, too, for Capo. And I'm sure that's just nothing but a frustration penalty right here. Hopefully it's just going to be a cross-check. Or elbow. Okay, just an elbow. Okay. And so now the Wolverines from the Inland Empire will go on the power play in the final 44 seconds, barring another penalty. And more amazing, I should say, T-squared, Trent Turuya, only with a goal, only with an assist so far. He usually averages several points a game. Right now, he only has the assist. Not a goal yet either. And as soon as I say that, it's on his tape. He slides a pass over, and falling down was Gaeta right there at the moment of truth. Unable to clear, though, are the Coyotes with 28.5 seconds left. Shot comes in, and that is denied by the goaltender and Selwood Fernald. Now he makes a save at point blank, then the puck pounces right on the tape of a Wolverine forechecker, and as he's falling down, Selwood Fernald makes the save as he's now faced 22 shots in this period. He's faced 26 overall. And both goaltenders has faked 26, I believe. The shot comes in and whistles wide of the net. Rim down low again. Back up to the point, kept in by Botros. Taken away, and Kakish tries to bring it in. Now here's Taruya. 2 seconds, 1 second. He's going to do it, and he'll score at the end of regulation to keep his streak, if he had one, still going. And that goal will end the save streak right there of Selwood Fernald. And with that goal, it's not Gaeta with the goal either. They gave it to Gaeta, but it went to number 10, Taruya with the goal. Botros will get the assist. They'll call it at the 1 second mark. And Inland Empire skates away with a 6-2 victory. We'll come back with all the particulars right after this, reminding you, you've been watching the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League right here on CIH. We'll be back in 1 minute. Welcome back here to beautiful downtown Anaheim as we just witnessed the Wolverines of the Inland Empire defeating the Coyotes of Capistrano by a score of 6-2. Let's take a look at all the particulars this game offered. For the Coyotes, they had 1 goal in the first, 0 in the second, 1 in the third for a grand total of 2. On the other end, Inland Empire had a goal in the first, goal in the second, and 4 there in the third. Final is 6-2. Shot totals for Capo, they had 7 in the first, 3 in the second, 3 in the third for a total of 13. The goaltender Carson McDonald stopping 11 of those 13 shots. And at the other end, for Inland Empire, you had 15 in the first, 15 in the second, and 23 in the third for a grand total of 53. Basically, the winning goaltender will be McDonald. I believe the losing goaltender would actually go to Berta as he gave up that third goal. Maybe no, he gave up the second goal, so losing goaltender will actually be Selwood Fernald as they tied it in the third period. Saves for Capo, 24 of 26 for Berta. Selwood Fernald stopping 23 of 27. Both goaltenders did an outstanding job. Let's see if they're able to get into our 3 stars of the game. Our third star of the game will go to Capo's number 8, Owen Durney, who basically kept Trent Taruya off the scoreboard, at least goal-wise, for the first 50 minutes and 59 seconds, 59.8 seconds, as Taruya did get a goal late in that third period. But it wasn't enough, but obviously that was well after the game had ended, but I just like the game that Durney played all game. Did absolutely outstanding defensively. Just a big shadow on Taruya, but also did well as he on the offensive zone on the forecheck as well. So congratulations once again to number 8, Owen Durney. You are CIH third star of the game. The second star of the game, I'm going to give it to the man I thought I showed a great deal of hustle right there on that second line for Inland Empire, and that goes to Ethan Gaeta right there. Gaeta, who had plenty of kicks at the can, finally found pay dirt as he scores a goal and was calling his name all night. I know that because a couple times I had to just kept looking down just to remember because I sometimes get them mixed up with Gaeta and there's another G on there anyway. But that's not important right now. Congratulations once again to Ethan Gaeta. You are CIH second star of the game. First star of the game, I'm going to give it to number 25, Jackson Duncan, who had a goal and had an assist as well. It's usually Taruya that leads the, gets all the headlines and garners all the points, but this time it was Jackson. He got to give him some credit. Mr. Duncan, he had a goal and assist, and kind of put that breathed some fire into that second/third line right there for the IE. And with his effort, with that 2-point effort, congratulations to Jackson Duncan. You are CIH first star of the game. Well, that's going to do it for Game 1 here in beautiful downtown Anaheim. For my partner, Brendan Pasolano.